Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. The spectacular and grand month of the year for Muslims is here. The holy month of Ramadan, the only month of the year mentioned by name in the Holy Quran. That's how special it is. At this stage, some of us could be a bit overwhelmed or perhaps slightly intimidated. So much going on, so much to prepare for and to do as well. Here are 10 things to simplify things. 10 things to know and do this Ramadan to get us going nicely. Number 1, the Holy Prophet Muhammad ﷺ gives us great news about Ramadan. It's the month of Allah. Every month belongs to the Almighty subhanahu wa ta'ala, but this one He has specially selected. We are all His guests and there are plentiful gifts for each person accepting His invitation. What a great honor. Hence, it's a month full of mercy, forgiveness and blessings. It has the best days, the best nights and the best hours. Even sleeping during Ramadan is considered worship. But please don't sleep too much. Given all this and more, we must value and cherish every moment of it and embrace it with positivity and excitement. Leave any worries or negative thoughts today and welcome this month with huge anticipation. Number 2, in the Holy Quran, chapter 2, 185, we may have come across the ayah that tells us Ramadan is the month in which the Quran was revealed, full of guidance and distinction, etc. But at the end, we may have not paid attention to what the Almighty wants us to do. وَلَعَلَّكُمْ تَشْكُرُونَ. Be thankful, He says. When you're invited to a magnificent feast with so many delicacies and so much food, or someone showers you with gifts, you feel so indebted to them. And usually you express thanks and gratitude. This month is all about thankfulness and saying Alhamdulillah all the time. We mustn't let anything change that. It's all about the mindset of a grateful servant of God who does what the Almighty has asked, knowing it's for his or her own benefit. Number 3, so that the fasting is accepted, we must make sure we know the essentials of rulings and ahkam as stipulated by the Islamic law. Refresh your knowledge of the rules of Siyam, fasting, by either reading the chapter from your Marja's book of rulings or watching some clips, for example. For instance, what happens if you forget and eat something during Ramadan? Are you allowed to brush your teeth whilst fasting, etc.? Below this video, you'll find a link where you can watch over 20 short clips answering common fiqhi questions on fasting. Ask your local scholar on anything you're unsure of as well. Remember, to get the maximum from this month, we must practice fasting correctly. Number 4, the Prophet's sermon welcoming Ramadan is a great starting point and a must-read today. Over 23 brilliant pointers are mentioned to really inspire us during the holy month. For example, if we improve our mannerism in Ramadan, the Prophet promises that we will obtain a special pass on the day of judgment on the bridge going to paradise when many will fail. Similarly, the Holy Messenger warns anyone who cuts family ties in this month with the severing of God's mercy from them on the day of Qiyamah. Read and discuss this sermon with friends and family and perhaps draw up a personal plan of action and review throughout the weeks. A link for the sermon is found below the video. Number 5, it is true that Ramadan is about worship and hard work, yet a clear message emerges from the teachings of the Holy Prophet and the Ahl al-Bayt alayhim as-salam. Imam Sadiq alayhi salam is reported to have said, when the month of Ramadan starts, start working harder and struggle against yourself. Yes, indeed, it's the month of fighting the inner desires and temptations. It's all about embracing willpower and self-control. The goal is to be able to say no to wrong temptations much easier after Ramadan than before it. Hence, we shouldn't get tired or lazy in this month, but realize the fruits of those who work hard during it. Number 6, in the final days before Ramadan, it is reported that Imam al-Ridha alayhi salam informed his companion Abu Salt of the need to ask for forgiveness from sins now, i.e. not wait until the night of Qadr. He explains that Tawbah at the beginning ensures we enter the month with sincerity. Imam al-Rida also encourages the removal of hate from the heart towards any believer, the fulfillment of any dues or anything entrusted with us, and being concerned with that which is our affair rather than discussing the affairs of others. The last point means not to indulge in gossip or chat about others and what they get up to, etc., which is sadly seen in many of our gatherings and discussions. Number 7, read this and recite that. Ramadan involves much recitations of Quran and dua. Without a doubt, this is useful and recommended. It's the month of the Quran after all, and there are many recommended supplications from the Ahl al-Bayt alayhim salam, such as Dua Abu Hamza al-Thumali, Dua Joshan, Dua al-Baha, the daily du'as, etc. But to get the most from this, we need to press the pause button and reflect on what we're reciting. The true people of Ramadan are those who live the great words of Quran and dua, and instead of being hasty to complete every single recitation without contemplation, invest some time to search meaning and ponder. Try it this month. Set some time to unravel the secrets of those words and what it means to you. Number 8, what is the best deed to do this month? Thankfully, Imam Ali alayhi salam asked the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam this question. Famously, the answer was al-wara' min maharimillah, to stay away and protect ourselves from that which God has forbidden. We all know our weaknesses and what we need to work on. If we don't, we should introspect or even ask others. This month is about positive change, and the best way to do this is to stop doing that which displeases the Almighty subhanahu wa ta'ala. It could be missing daily prayers, or listening to haram music, or using profanity in speech, or haram relationships, or forbidden transactions, or looking at that which is forbidden. Sometimes certain habits have taken over our lives. We are habitual beings who do things repeatedly. The glorious month of Ramadan is a chance to look at those habits and seek better ways to change our ways. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will definitely help us. We need to just place that effort. Number 9, this month is not only about improving ourselves, but looking to help others and improve their lives, such as the needy and the poor, as well as enhancing social connections and relationships. Muslims are known to be generous in Ramadan. So let's keep this and do more to alleviate the suffering of many around the world. And also, don't forget to pray for them also during special nights. Number 10, in the dua bidding farewell to the month of Ramadan, in Sahifa Sajjadiyya, Imam Zayn al-Abidin alayhi salam beautifully describes the whole month of Ramadan as the time of celebration for the friends of Allah, Eid Awliya'ih. In an inspirational hadith, it is reported that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam stated, any believer who fasts in Ramadan purely for the sake of Allah will attain 7 things. Number 1, any haram will melt in their body. Number 2, they will not be distant from God's mercy. Number 3, they will have helped forgiveness for Adam's error. Number 4, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will lessen the pain of death. Number 5, they will be protected from the hunger and thirst of the day of Qiyamah. Number 6, Allah will make them immune from hell. And number 7, Allah will grant them the beauties of Jannah, paradise. Another hadith says if a fasting person sees people eating in front of them, their limbs and body parts will start doing tasbih, glorifying Allah, and the angels will send salutations upon him or her. All these narrations and positive points about fasting and much more should motivate us to work towards establishing a Ramadan atmosphere at home, where the family recognizes it's a special time of the year. For instance, play the adhan daily at home or recite it. Recite du'as at iftar time, have iftar together, and discuss important events relating to this month, such as Laylatul Qadr or the birth martyrdom of a number of Ahl al-Bayt alayhim salam. Let's establish today the intention of making this Ramadan the best one in our lives so far. We will not be left alone in achieving this. Allah is with us. That is for sure.